My in-laws joked that I can't satisfy my wife because I'm in a wheelchair. I finally exploded and shut them up for good. My wife Elena and I met at a conference when I was 27. I'd been in a wheelchair for 8 years by then. She was a nurse who just treated me like a normal guy. She didn't flinch, didn't overcompensate, and didn't treat me like I was broken. She just talked to me like a person. We fell in love fast, and I proposed after a year. She said yes immediately. I thought the hard part of my life was behind me. Then we had dinner with her parents to celebrate the engagement. Her dad shook my hand firmly. Her mom hugged Elena for a little too long. Then her mom looked at me, then at my wheelchair, and said to Elena, "You've always had such a big heart. But honey, are you sure about this? You're signing up to be a caregiver, not a wife." Elena told her to stop. Her mom just sighed and said, "I'm only thinking about your future." Her mom looked down at me like I was a child and smiled. I told myself it was just one comment, wedding jitters, but then it kept happening. At our wedding reception, her dad gave a toast. He raised his glass and said, "Well, at least we know he can't run away from her." The room laughed. Then he added, "And hey, she'll never have to wonder where he is. He can't exactly sneak around." More laughter. Her uncle shouted from the back, "Easiest husband to keep track of." Elena's smile vanished. She squeezed my hand under the table and whispered, "I'm so sorry." I told her it was fine. I didn't want to ruin our day. First Christmas was worse. We were opening gifts when her brother Mark looked at me and said, "Serious question. Does everything still work down there?" I froze. Before I could respond, her dad jumped in. "Come on, Mark. Don't embarrass him. We all know the answer just looking at him." Mark laughed and said, "I'm just asking because my sister deserves to know what she's working with, or not working with." Her mom giggled into her wine glass. Elena grabbed my arm and pulled me into the kitchen. She was shaking. "I'm going to say something to them." I told her to let it go. I didn't want to cause drama. She apologized the whole drive home. Easter dinner, her mom didn't even try to hide it anymore. She sat next to Elena and said, "Sweetheart, I need to ask you something honestly. Are you actually satisfied? Like, physically? Because a woman has needs and I don't see how he can meet them." Elena said, "Mom, stop." Her mom kept going. "I'm just saying, you're young and beautiful. You could have any man, a real man, one who could actually give you a full life." I was sitting right there. She looked at me and smiled like I wasn't supposed to be offended. Elena stood up and said, "We're leaving." Her mom rolled her eyes. "Oh, honey, I'm just being honest. Someone has to be." In the car, Elena was crying. She kept saying, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with them." Thanksgiving, the whole extended family came. Dinner started fine, but then her uncle looked at me and said, "So what's even the point? Like, what do you bring to the table? She does everything for you." Her dad nodded. He's got a point. It's basically charity work at this point. Mark chimed in with, "You know, sis, if you ever want kids, I can help out. Since we all know he's not exactly equipped." He winked. The table erupted in laughter. Her mom nearly choked on her wine. Elena slammed her hands on the table. "Stop it, all of you. This is disgusting." Her mom said, "Calm down, sweetheart. We're just joking. You're being too sensitive." Elena looked at me, waiting for me to say something. I didn't. I just stared at my plate. She grabbed her purse and walked out. I followed her. Neither of us said a word on the drive home. Then her mom looked at Elena and said, "Honey, promise me you won't have children with him. I couldn't watch my grandchildren end up in a wheelchair. Some genes shouldn't be passed on." Mark nodded. Her dad said, "She's got a point." I felt something snap. "You know what? I'm done." Everyone looked at me. I built my company from nothing. I have $4 million in the bank. I was going to help this family, pay off your mortgage, set up college funds for your future grandkids. But if you don't want grandchildren with my genes, then you don't get to be in their lives at all. I looked at Elena. She stood up immediately. "He's right. We're done. Don't call us." Her mom's face went white. "Elena, wait." Elena grabbed my hand. "You've spent this whole time treating him like garbage. Now you get nothing." But before we walked out, I turned around. "Oh, and for the record, she's never had any complaints in the bedroom. She's pregnant, and you'll never meet them."